If I said to you that you could eat all your favorite foods, whatever that may be, all day long, right? So every 2 to 3 hours, you're eating great snacks, you're eating great meals for breakfast, lunch, dinner. I'm talking about Italian food, Mexican food, soul food, the foods that you love, and lose all the weight you want, never feeling deprived or restricted. Would you do it? Would you take the challenge to at least look into it? Well, here at Diet Free Life, we have a 7-day free trial. You can come into the website and experience for yourself. You can get a full menu of exactly what to eat for a whole week. We will show you and introduce to you how to eat all your favorite foods, every meal, and lose all the weight you want. And you know what? Not only will you reduce your waistline, but you can expand your lifeline. And let's say that you're the type of person where you don't want to lose weight and you're that guy that wants to get bigger. We'll show you how to do that also, eating the foods that you love. Let's say that you're an athlete and you just want to maximize your overall performance. Well, we do that too. And we have a lot of testimonials of people who have been at the top, Olympics, world-class professional athletes, whether it's fighting, boxing, ultimate fighting, to playing professional baseball, basketball. They all come here because no one likes diets. And again, that's the name of us, Diet Free Life. So what I want to do right now is give you a visual example of how easy it is to make a fat-burning meal, eating the foods that many people would say you couldn't eat in order to get the results that I know you're going to get. Number one, so this is how it begins. You ask yourself 2 basic questions, and we've been doing this for 15 years. Same questions. The first question is, what's my protein source? See, when you go to a restaurant and it's time to eat, they've done all the work for you because the restaurant menu is all based on protein, and then the sides follow. Like you'll see chicken salad, you won't see salad chicken. It's steak, and then you have the sides of potatoes and yams and all the other things that would go with that. So you walk into a restaurant, you walk into a fast food establishment, doesn't matter, protein first. So let's say in this example, on your plate, you decide I'm gonna eat chicken. It could be chicken wings, but in this example, we'll go with chicken breast. Sounds good, and when it's chicken breast, we recommend you eat a little bit more of it. So you have your chicken breast. Once you've figured out what your protein source is gonna be, and again, this works for vegetarians and vegans also, right? We show them how to make it work, but this is just one basic example, right? So if it's not tofu, we show you how to make it work with just carbs and fat. But let me stay focused and let's build from this chicken breast. So we have the chicken breast on the plate. The second question is, what's my carbs? What type of carbs do I want to eat? So again, you're choosing. In this example, I'm going to go with a potato. So a potato I've heard is high in sugar, but again, this guy says I can eat whatever I want to eat. So you're going to go with a potato. So the potato is on your plate. That's a fast carb. Now you can stop here if you want because you have enough carbs, you have enough protein to make it a fat-burning meal. But if you want to continue, then you have room to add a slow carb to your meal. So the slow carb could be broccoli, for instance. So you would have your serving of broccoli. Now you have a protein, you have a fast carb, and you have a slow carb. Now there's 2 other options that I want to touch on because you may decide you want to add butter to your potato. Well, butter is what we refer to as a fat. So you would go with an egg yolk size of butter. Maybe you want to go with fat, rich sour cream, or maybe a combination of the 2. But in this example, we'll stick with butter. So you add the butter to your potato, then you know that that butter will slow down how fast that potato becomes sugar in your blood. So the butter is actually helping us maximize fat loss. And it gets better because the 5th component of making a fat-burning meal is condiments. See, a condiment is anything that adds flavor or savor to your meal. So I could add pico de gallo to my chicken. I could add a marinade to my chicken, right? That would be a condiment. You decide what condiment, yay or nay, that you want to add. But again, the condiment is something that is optional. You don't have to have it. We could pull the condiment off. We could also pull the butter off. I prefer eating my potatoes, personally, dry. I just like it that way. But then I have moments where I want to have butter on it. And I know that when I add butter to my potato, it's not taking me away from where I want to be for my overall health because I know how to eat it in the right combinations. So it is an option. So I could take the butter off and I could take the broccoli off. I could take the potato off because maybe I don't want a fast carb and replace it with 3 portions of a slow carb. I could fill my whole plate with slow carbs. It could be all broccoli or a combination of slow carbs, maybe asparagus and broccoli, maybe a huge salad, and I would have my chicken. And if I wanted to swipe out my chicken, I could go and have a filet mignon. I may choose to have tofu. I may decide to go with some type of fish. You choose the protein that you want to consume. You put it in the right combinations on that plate. That plate has now transformed into a fat loss plate. Or it could be an overall health plate. That's totally up to you and what your goals are. But you can see right here how easy it is to eat the foods that you have access to, the foods that you want to eat, but eat them in the right combinations, the right amounts, and then with intervals, as far as eating every 2 to 3 hours, you get to maximize overall health. I'm talking about blood sugar, energy, mood, mental clarity, you name it. This is how easy it can be. So instead of putting it off and saying it sounds too good to be true, take advantage of our 7-day opportunity. Log in for 7 days, give it your best shot, learn as much as you can. And all I ask you to do, if you don't decide to stay and be part of our community and participate in our challenges, share the information with someone else. Encourage them to learn about food, even if they only come and take advantage of our 7-day free trial. I'm Robert Ferguson on a quest to help you be at your best. So don't put it off. Take action today.